This is Dana Pierce and this is Brian Kelly.
Well, Dana, should we chat a little bit about your dream coming true of living in your own apartment?
Yeah.
Yeah? So I remember meeting you a long time ago.
Yep.
And the first time I ever met you, you talked about what?
Apartment. And I say, Mom and Dad, I want to move out or be 30. And you know what? It's coming through.
That a girl. And I remember we would sit around your table and have conversations about, what skills do we need to have to move into an apartment. And the unique part that was really cool to me was how much ownership you took over it. Said, what do I need to do?
Yep.
What do I need? You wanted a concrete answer. What do I need to do to move out? And if it's laundry, you'll do laundry. If it's cleaning, you were doing cleaning. And I remember helping you clean your room. I remember cooking dinner with you for your family.
Yep.
And as the couple of years passed where that goal was set, it was less Hammerstaff helping with stuff and
Yep.
more
Me.
you doing it almost all.
Yep.
We did that overnight trip
Yep.
because we had never spent a night away from home, and that was the big test.
Yeah.
The big test. We weren't sure. We did the Shout House Piano Bar
Yep.
downtown Minneapolis with a big group, and then we went and stayed over at a hotel.
Yep.
I still remember someone knocked on my door at about 10:30, one of the other staff, and said, Dana's having a rough time right now.
Yep.
Yeah, when I came in there, and what did we talk about?
Think about good things.
Yeah, we talked about this was kind of like a big moment in your life and a
Yep.
big hurdle, and it was scary to be away from Mom and Dad.
Yep.
But if we can do this one night, and if we can get through this one night, think about how awesome it's going to feel in the morning. And then your tears went away, and you did it.
Yep.
I still remember that next morning. You had the biggest smile. I've seen you have a lot of big smiles. You had the biggest smile I've ever seen
Yep.
you have.
Yep.
And you were so darn proud of yourself.
Yep.
And after that, it was like the next day in the office that I was talking to Jay Butler and Aaron Garcia and saying,
Yep.
hey, I think we've got somebody that's ready.
What we do is we push for independence because this is an independent apartment program setting. We want them to be successful. We want them to be happy, but it's a big change. So our job, our mission is really just to put them at ease, look for what strengths they have and try to develop them and, move them forward in life because it's a big change.
So since you moved to Lake Place a couple years ago, it was something where I said, oh man, I really want to stay in touch with Dana, and you really want to stay in touch with me. We didn't want to lose that.
The touch.
Yeah, we didn't want to get out of touch, exactly.
Right.
So I started working a little bit with Aaron and collaborated a little bit, and we communicated and said, how can we make sure we still get to hang out? And so when do we hang out? When do we usually hang out? During what time?
Choice Fs.
Yeah, so it works perfectly. Choice has 4 breaks a year? Quarterly?
6.
6? Dang, I'm falling behind. So every time there's a choice break coming up, we either schedule it already,
Yep.
or Aaron and I email each other and stay in touch, and we pick a time for you to come in.
Yep.
And man, you whooped me.
You know what?
What?
I whipped Aaron this morning.
You did? Good, I'm glad I'm not the only one.
But I think over the years, since I've worked at Hammer, you see staff come and go. So what we try to really do is push for everyone that lives here, the individuals that live here, to be kind of a support group for each other. That way when a staff does leave, they still have each other.
But we're in the middle of the game now, and I'm going to beat you this time.
No,
Yeah.
I think I will.
Probably.